October has 5 massive price drops most shoppers completely miss. But 3 items this month will cost you more than any other time of year. October is one of the most profitable months of the year to be a smart shopper. Retailers are caught between two forces. They need to clear fall inventory before the holiday rush, and they need to hit third-quarter revenue targets before earnings reports. That combination creates price drops of 30 to 60% on specific product categories that most consumers never notice because they're distracted by early holiday marketing. But October also has 3 pricing traps. Items that spike to their highest annual prices specifically because of seasonal demand and retailer psychology. Today I'm going to walk you through exactly what to buy this month, what to avoid completely, and the financial strategy behind each decision. Every recommendation is backed by 5 years of historical pricing data. The single biggest price drop in October is outdoor furniture and grills. Retailers like Home Depot, Lowe's, and Wayfair need to clear patio inventory before winter stock arrives. The average discount on outdoor dining sets in October is 40 to 60% off summer peak prices. A $2,400 patio set that's sold at full price in June typically drops to $960 to $1,440 in October. Weber and Traeger grills follow the same pattern. A $799 gas grill that held its price all summer drops to $479 to $559 in October. That's a $240 to $320 savings on a single item. Even outdoor cushions and covers drop 50 to 70% because stores would rather sell them at a loss than warehouse them for 6 months. The key window is the first 3 weeks of October. By late October, the best inventory is picked over and stores shift floor space to holiday displays. If you need any outdoor furniture or a grill, October is objectively the cheapest month of the entire year to buy. October is the best month to buy jeans and denim. This is a lesser-known price cycle that most shoppers miss completely. Major retailers like Gap, Levi's, Old Navy, and American Eagle run their deepest denim promotions in October. The reason is inventory timing. Fall denim collections launched in August and September at full price. By October, the initial demand wave has passed, and retailers need to move units before holiday inventory arrives. Levi's 501 jeans that retail for $69.50 regularly drop to $39.99 to $44.99 in October promotions. That's a 35 to 42% discount. Gap and Old Navy run buy one, get 1-50% off denim events almost every October. American Eagle typically does 30% off all jeans in mid-October. Premium denim brands like AG Jeans and Citizens of Humanity also hit seasonal lows. A $228 pair of AG jeans can drop to $139 to $159 during October department store events at Nordstrom and Bloomingdale's. The average savings across all denim categories in October is 32% compared to the annual average price. Camping and outdoor recreation gear hits its lowest annual prices in October. REI's biggest sale of the year, the Anniversary Sale, typically runs in mid-October with 30% off one full-price item plus 30 to 50% off outlet items. But the real savings come from end-of-season clearance across every outdoor retailer. Tents that sold for $349 in peak summer season drop to $209 to $244 in October clearance. That's a 30 to 40% discount. Sleeping bags follow the same curve. A $199 20-degree sleeping bag drops to $119 to $139. Camp stoves, cookware sets, and backpacks all see 25 to 40% reductions. Bass Pro Shops and Cabela's run fall clearance events in October with markdowns of 40 to 60% on summer camping inventory. Even high-end brands like the North Face and Patagonia participate because their spring 2027 lines are already in production and they need warehouse space. If you camp even once a year, buying your gear in October instead of May saves the average outdoor enthusiast $200 to $400 annually. Major appliances hit a sweet spot in October. This is not the absolute lowest price of the year. That's typically President's Day in February, but October offers the second-best pricing window with significantly better inventory selection. The reason is model year transitions. Appliance manufacturers release new models in September and October. Retailers need to clear the outgoing models to make floor space. A Samsung or LG refrigerator from last year's lineup typically drops 20 to 35% in October. A $2,200 French door refrigerator from the previous model year drops to $1,430 to $1,760. Washing machines and dryers see similar discounts. A $999 front-load washer from the outgoing lineup drops to $649 to $799. The critical detail is that last year's model is functionally identical to this year's model in most cases. A 2025 dishwasher and a 2026 dishwasher from the same brand wash dishes the same way. You're paying 20 to 35% less for a cosmetic refresh. Home Depot, Lowe's, and Best Buy all run appliance events in October specifically to move outgoing inventory. The fifth major price drop in October is plants, trees, and garden supplies. Nurseries and garden centers face a hard deadline. Perennial plants, shrubs, and trees that don't sell by November become a total loss. They can't be stored and resold next spring. This creates fire sale pricing that savvy gardeners exploit every year. Perennial plants that cost $12 to $18 in spring drop to $3 to $6 in October. That's a 67 to 83% discount. Trees and large shrubs drop 50 to 70%. An $89 Japanese maple that was full price in April sells for $27 to $45 in October. Bags of mulch and garden soil that were $4.50 each in spring drop to $2 to $2.50. And here's what most people don't realize. October is actually the ideal planting time for trees and perennials in most climate zones. The soil is still warm enough for root establishment, but the cooler air reduces transplant stress. So you're not just getting a better price, you're getting better planting conditions. The savings on a typical fall garden project are $150 to $300 compared to doing the same project in spring. Now here are the 3 items you should never buy in October. First, anything Halloween related at full price. This might sound obvious, but the data shows American consumers spent $12.2 billion on Halloween in 2024. The average household spent $104. And most of that spending happened in the first 2 weeks of October at full retail prices. Here's the financial reality. Halloween costumes, decorations, and candy all drop 50 to 75% the day after October 31st. Every single year without exception. A $40 costume drops to $10 to $20 on November 1st. Decorations drop even more, 60 to 80% off. If you can wait 24 hours past Halloween, you save hundreds of dollars by buying next year's supplies at post-season clearance. Even candy for trick-or-treaters is 50% off on November 1st at every major retailer. Buy your 2027 Halloween supplies in November 2026. That one timing shift saves the average household $50 to $75 per year. Second, never buy winter clothing in October. Retailers launch winter collections in October at full markup because they know consumers feel urgency when temperatures first drop. A winter jacket priced at $189 in October will drop to $113 to $132 by January, a 30 to 40% reduction. Winter boots follow the same pattern. A $150 pair of insulated boots in October drops to $90 to $105 in January clearance. The retail calendar is designed to exploit weather psychology. The first cold snap triggers impulse buying at maximum prices. But winter inventory peaks in November and December, creating surplus that forces markdowns in January and February. Unless you live in a region where October temperatures already hit freezing, you have 6 to 8 weeks before you actually need heavy winter gear. Waiting until January saves the average person $120 to $200 on winter clothing. The exception is base layers and thermal underwear, which sometimes sell out of popular sizes by January. Buy those in October if you need specific sizes. Third, never buy electronics in October. This is the most expensive month of the year for TVs, laptops, tablets, and headphones because manufacturers are holding prices firm ahead of Black Friday. A 65-inch Samsung QLED TV priced at $1,299 in October will drop to $799 to $899 on Black Friday. That's a $400 to $500 savings for waiting 4 to 6 weeks. Apple products follow a similar cycle. AirPods Pro that retail for $249 in October consistently drop to $169 to $189 on Black Friday. iPads see $50 to $100 discounts. Gaming consoles bundle with free games. Laptops see the steepest drops. A $999 laptop in October will typically hit $699 to $799 in November. Even Amazon devices like the Echo and Fire TV Stick drop 40 to 60% on Prime Day 2, which Amazon runs in October, but only on Amazon's own products, not on third-party electronics. The rule is simple. If it has a screen or a battery, don't buy it in October. Wait for Black Friday in November or Cyber Monday and save 20 to 40% on virtually every electronics category. What's the best deal you've ever found in October? Drop it in the comments. If you want to see the complete buying calendar for every month, check out this video next. Subscribe and hit the bell so you never miss another smart shopping breakdown. See you in the next one.